Hey, how's it going, everybody? Rockin' Hulk here today. I want to talk to you about the Luke Smith interview fiasco, public relations thing, or this whole public relations fiasco with the Luke Smith interview, to word it better. If you are unfamiliar with the topic at hand, go ahead and watch my Taken King video down below. It's what a lot of Destiny players are mad about, and then I'll give you some background information on why people are mad in the first place. But this is like the nail in the coffin for a lot of people in the Destiny community. This even has some people saying that they will cancel any pre-orders they have for Taken King, whether it's collector's edition or not, because the way Luke Smith talks in this interview, it's like he's basically saying that everyone is incompetent, everyone in the Destiny community is incompetent, and really, it's just rubbing people the wrong way. So I'll get right into that right now. Now, I'm going to start with a couple quotes from the interview, just to give you guys an idea of how much of a D-bag Luke Smith was being. Now, it's no secret that Luke Smith is kind of an a-hole at times in the community. A lot of people know that. I think that reputation has followed him ever since back. I think it was in Halo when he first got started with Bungie. But I'll start with it right here. Luke Smith says, "Okay, but first I want to poke at you on this a little bit. The interviewer asks, "Poke at me?" Luke Smith replies, "You're feeling anxious because you want this exclusive content because you don't know yet how much you want it. The notion of spending this money is making you anxious. I can see it." The interviewer replies, "I do want them. I would buy them." Luke Smith says, "If I fired up a video right now and showed you the emotes, you would throw money at the screen." That right there, if I did it, you would throw money at the screen. That has people so angry. When I read it, I was personally somewhat offended by it as well, mainly because they think that we are such sheep that as soon as we see something new, we're automatically going to buy it. He thinks that just because these emotes, just because they may look cool or whatever, that we would gladly rebuy for $40 all the content we've had before, spend an additional $40 just for some emotes? No. This is why people are angry with Luke Smith right now. This is why it's a whole public relations fiasco. Deej has gone on record with some things. I'll get to that at the end of the video. They are setting some stuff up for the new Bungie Weekly update. They'll probably get everything covered, and they do promise a few new things for us older players. But I want to read maybe one or two more quotes just to show you guys how bad this guy came across. Now, was he doing it intentionally? Probably not. He's not someone who generally talks to the public, so I can understand where he might be taken a bit, what's the best way to explain it? Maybe he just wasn't explaining things the best way possible because he's not a PR guy. That's more of Deej's responsibility. He's the one who talks to the community. Luke Smith, he's just the lead creative designer. But another quote I want to read you guys is this one. The interviewer says, "Can you see that some fans are confused that you're asking them to buy stuff they already own?" Luke Smith replies with, "Yeah, I can totally empathize with those people, but the collector's edition is a pretty cool package for people who want to pursue that stuff. Otherwise, surely what you're saying is that you'd want to buy them separately, right?" The interviewer again replies, "Well, yeah, I'd rather do that, pay a few pounds or dollars or whatever, than spend that money on things I already own." Here's what Luke Smith said after that. Laughs. "Well, we have nothing more to talk about regarding your opportunity to spend extra money in Destiny, other than the Taken King and 3 versions we've announced." Now, perhaps I did look into this particular quote a bit too closely. Maybe I perceived it in the wrong way. He didn't mean it this way. But here's how I see it. When he says it was an opportunity for us to spend money, to me, in my mind, that makes it seem like he's calling us sheep. That as soon as we see something, we're going to buy it, as I'd mentioned before. This is not the case. Basically, what it feels like to me is that he's giving the middle finger to all those day one players who've been keeping this game afloat with their support, feedback, just a complete lack of gratitude, because as much as Bungie's put in work, the community has played a role in how far Destiny has come so far. And for him to say this is just an opportunity for us to spend money instead of consuming the content they make because we enjoy it and they enjoy making it, I don't know. Like I said, maybe I just looked into this a bit too far. Maybe I'm perceiving things wrong, but that's just my opinion. Fortunately, there's some good news coming out of the Bungie end. Deej has responded and replied to the Eurogamer interview. He said that please defer to the weekly update. They will revisit this topic, and they are trying to find new ways to honor those Year 1 Guardians that have been there since the beginning. And at one point in time, he does say that they can expect better things than what's being offered. So hopefully they will, they'll fix this. They'll make everything right. I'm sure they will. Bungie's been great about it so far with all the feedback and everything. I trust in them. I'm sure they'll do us some good. They've listened to everything as far as DLC and expansions go. Every expansion is better than the last, and Taken King is shaping up to be better than everything we've had so far. But that's it for the video today, guys. Again, links to everything are down in the description below. Links to the Eurogamer post and once the weekly update is posted, I'll link down to that as well. But you can always check the app for that too. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave your comments of what you think of the whole Luke Smith fiasco down below. Was it an awful PR move by Luke Smith? Of course it was. But I want to hear your opinions down below. I'll see you guys again soon, and you have a nice day. Thank you.
You've shown your might, Guardian. Well fought.